Hi guys, it is April from Getting Hugga With It. Today I have a book outlet haul to share with you. I did a little bit of shopping and I need to share what I got with you, so let's get into it. So I got a bunch of books from Book Outlet and I haven't done an unboxing with you guys in, I don't know if I've ever done one. I must have in the past, but I haven't done one in a while at least. And this is very exciting because I have a little news to share with you that I'm excited about. I am officially a Book Outlet vlogger friend. So that means you can head on over to Book Outlet where you can get really amazing books that are relatively new, like pretty darn new books and backlist books at a discount price, but they're new. They're not read already, which is a bonus. So you can pop over to their site and I'm going to link below my vlogger friend page. I got my own little page, which was super fun, where I talk about books that I love, and you can go and check out the books that I've bought from a Book Outlet, and I think that they'll add to that over time because you know that I tend to get a lot of books. A book haul for me, I just can't help myself. So I've got this big old box that I want to open with you. Let's dive in. Paper. More paper. All of the paper. Oh, I'm so excited. I got some really good gems. Lots of thrillers, contemporary, a little historical maybe. I'm so excited. Okay. I should put this on the ground because it's really heavy. So the first book that I got is something that I've been wanting for a really long time. And it's All These Beautiful Strangers by Elizabeth Klefoth. I hope that I'm saying her last name right. This is a thriller. We follow Charlie, who as a little girl was not abandoned by her mother, but her mother went missing. She vanished without a trace. And Charlie has spent her whole childhood, I think she was 7 when she lost her mom. She spent her whole childhood asking questions like, what in the world happened to my mom? In any case, she decides to throw herself into school. She goes to this New England, I think it might be a prep school, which I don't know why, but that really appeals to me. And so she becomes a part of the it crowd, but in order to stay part of the it crowd or be welcomed into it, you have to play something that's called the game. And I don't think it's a lovely game. I think a lot of secrets from her past come out. I think it might be truly dangerous, and I am so excited to read this. I can't even tell you. Oh, okay, so that's the first book. We're starting out well. So I've got another thriller for you. I kind of truthfully went a little crazy with thrillers. I've heard amazing things about this author and I've never read her. I actually ended up getting 2 of her books in this haul. And it's Sharon Bolton. And this book is Daisy in Chains. And in this book, we meet a woman who decides to create a relationship with a serial killer. This woman's name is Maggie Rose. She is a defense attorney, and she's also a writer. And this man who's in prison for killing many women in very brutal ways reaches out to her. And he's always said he's innocent, he's stuck to his story. And she decides, probably against her better judgment, to go into some kind of relationship with him. I don't think it's a romantic relationship. Maybe she thinks he would be good for her career in a way. But yeah, he's a very charismatic man, and it sounds like he pulls her in. And I can't wait to find out what happens. It sounds great. I started reading the first few pages of this. The writing, I'm so excited. The writing was really good. And that makes me very excited because Sharon Bolton has a ton of books, actually a ton of books on Book Outlet as well. So I picked this one up. I couldn't help myself. And then this one is not a thriller, but it's kind of heartwarming, magical book that I've wanted for a very long time. And it's Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. Now, I have to tell you guys, I have looked for this book at used bookstores since I started this channel. I read the sequel to this called The Rules of Magic and really enjoyed it. It was my first Alice Hoffman and I really enjoyed it, and I thought, okay, I have to read the first one, and you can read them separately. But yeah, so Practical Magic is about a group of women in the Owens family, and they have been blamed for practically everything that's gone wrong in this small little town. Essentially, they're not meant to fall in love. When people fall in love in the Owens family, those people die. It doesn't end well. But there's something heartwarming and very magical about this storyline, and I really enjoy it. So I'm so excited to read this. Like Halloween, yeah, yes, that has to happen this Halloween. Okay, and I'm gonna be a mama, and I could not help myself but check out like the little board books. And there was one that called out to me. It's this one. It's called A Book of Sleep. And it follows an owl who watches over the animal kingdom while they sleep and talks about how they sleep. And she or he watches over them. And I really loved this. I thought it was so cute, and I mean, the baby's gonna need to read, right? If they're going to be my child, the baby's gonna have to read. So yes, A Book of Sleep. I grabbed that. Oh, another book I was so thrilled was there. Is Three Things About Elsie by Joanna Cannon. They actually had this in paperback and hardcover, and I usually go for paperback, but the cover of the hardcover was so gorgeous, I decided to go for the hardcover. So Joanna Cannon wrote The Trouble with Goats and Sheep, which I read last summer, and it was so wonderful, like probably one of the best summary reads I've ever read. It totally sucked me in. I loved her writing style. So this is her latest one, Three Things About Elsie. So in this book, we meet a woman named Florence. She is 84 years old. She lives at the Cherry Tree Home for the Elderly, and we meet her when she has fallen. I don't know if she's broken anything or what's happened, but she has fallen. She can't get up. She's just stuck there, and she's waiting for someone to rescue her. In the meantime, she is thinking all of the secrets that she's had in her life are about to surface. There's a man who has just come into the home, and she's incredibly confused. When she sees him, she's entirely confused because he looks exactly like a man who was said to have died 60 years ago. So you dive into that storyline. She has a best friend named Elsie who believes her, and together they set out to find out the mystery. And I love this because, I mean, The Trouble with Goats and Sheep are following two little girls who are best friends who are trying to get to the bottom of a mystery. And here we have two elderly women, best friends, trying to get to the bottom of things. And I love that. I love reading about best friends, and she's such a good writer that I was so happy when I got this. Okay, and the last book that I have for you is the other Sharon Bolton, and it's called Dead Woman Walking. And I really want to read this like immediately, practically. This is about a woman who's in a hot air balloon ride, and those are supposed to be lovely, except hers crashes. Everyone else dies except her. Now, in the last moments of being in the hot air balloon ride, she's looking over these hills in the Scottish border, and she watches a man kill a young woman. Then her hot air balloon crashes. She survives, only survivor. She survives. She knows this guy has seen her kill this woman, and he's on the hunt for her. So it's like a survival story, and it just sounds so good. I know someone on BookTube mentioned this, was talking about this, and I can't remember for the life of me who it was. I wish I knew, but this just sounds fantastic. It sounds like so much fun. Also a good summer read because it's survivalist and she's out, I think it's in the summertime. It just sounds great. So those are all of the books that I got from Book Outlet recently. Let me know in the comments below if you've gotten any books recently that you've been super, super excited about, because I'm feeling like on a high about these books. And also head on over to the Vlogger Friends page on Book Outlet and check out my little profile thing and the books that I've been buying from them. Yeah, and I hope that you guys are doing well, and I'll talk with you soon. Okay, bye!